Okay, I don't normally start videos like this, but as I was trying to get the photos for the review, this happened. And I've never seen anything quite like this before. The wrist peg snapped, but also is still holding on by like a tiny thread. So no, this isn't going to affect my rating on the figure. Sorry, my nose is itchy. But I just wanted to let you know that this is something that happens. I looked on Reddit and on Instagram, and this happens to a lot of people. So, yeah, this won't affect my rating of the figure because this is like a week or two after I got the figure. And yeah, so let's get into the review. But be warned, this will happen. Hello, interwebs, it's me, the Nintendo. Today we're looking at Spider-Man, SHfiguarts, brand new day, Spider-Man, brand new day. Here's the side, cool. Here's the back, not really tripping about it. That pose is crazy. These are terrible photos, let's be real. Heroic action, simple style. I read that backwards. Here's the side. Badum, not bad. And then the top, Spider-Man. We have this and we have the Hulk. We're gonna do both of them this week, Monday, Friday. I don't know when these are coming out. By the time this comes out, the movie will be a month old already. So I've already seen it. It's a fantastic film, but the SHfiguarts hold the weight that it should. Let's find out. On this episode of Nobody's Watching This. So we are going to be very lazy today with this. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to zoom in and we're just going to look at the accessories like this. So he's got an extra head. He's got a pair of kind of fisted hands, but they have a hole so you can hold in the webs right here. These webs we've seen before with other Spider-Man figures in the line. We've seen this little tool before. It's for poking out the eyes. In the figure, he comes with a pair of open hands. He comes with a pair of wall crawling hands, his flip hands, and a little peg that goes on the back of him. So for $100, $99, not a great set of accessories, but you know, we're the suckers buying this stuff anyways. But let's go ahead and get onto the actual figure now, baby. All right, and here is our Spider-Man out of the packaging. And first impressions, he looks really good. I do like the web shooters right here. Kind of wish to give him a cut right here so you could rotate his arms a little more. It is a little annoying to not be able to get these into a position you like, but it is what it is. The Marvel Legends ones doesn't even have these, so it doesn't matter. He's got sculpted lines for the zoom in. For the spider webs, there are black lines as well painted in there, so that's really cool. It goes all the way around. Do like the look. That's how you would plug in the hole, that little thing for the flight stand, but we're not going to do that right now. Let's take a look at the spider emblem, which looks really good. I like the way they did it. It's kind of like, it's like a V shape that's connected right there. Looks pretty good. His face looks pretty decent. Not the craziest thing. You can see his little ears. Bit of sculpting line right there across the head, which not super great. Same thing with the spider on the back. It's kind of bigger, bolder, badussy. You got the little belt, whatever you want to call it, thong piece that is also sculpted as well. Not really a lot of paint detail going on. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but not a lot of paint detail going on in there. Let's take a look at the web shooters. That looks, let's see. The light is making it kind of hard to, there we go. So, right off the bat, I gotta say one thing about this guy, and it may just be because I'm picky, but he does feel a little on the cheaper side. Something about him just doesn't feel right. I don't like what they've done with these shoulders. I wish they kind of started doing the Dragon Ball Z type of shoulders, the patent pending that we've been seeing on the new Dragon Ball Z figures on these kind of shoulders. I do believe this is just a repaint with a slightly different sculpt on the arms for the web shooters as the final swing, as people call it. But the figure itself is cool. For $100, don't know if it's truly worth it, but let's go ahead and go into the articulation really quick. Maybe that'll change my mind. So he can look up this much, he looks down this much on a ball peg here and at the neck, so he's got a nice range of motion. The shoulders go out this much. Mine kind of jets back when I pull it out too much. See that? It flicks back, which sucks. This one doesn't do that, and it's also got this weird plastic piece in here that I don't know if it does anything really other than just an extra piece of plastic in there. Let's see if you can see it better. That shit right there, I don't know what that's for, but it looks kind of terrible, and I wish it wasn't there. I've seen people pop out. There's like a little plastic piece in here that also helps the articulation out, but we'll get to that in a second. So we rotate up here by, oh, he's got the he's got a ball peg, so it's rotate all the way around the shoulder, little butterfly joint, whatever you call it. Bicep swivel, it gets a little stuck around the sides. Double jointed elbows, which don't look super good. I don't like that red right there. They should have just made that blue, if we're being quite honest, but I guess they had to do it for the outside of the arm, which makes sense. Wrists go up and down, and I've been seeing a lot of people's wrists be breaking, so be really careful with when you switch them. I always suggest people to hot water the hands before you pop them off and on. So the torso only goes back that much. Diaphragm joint goes forward only this much. Can barely go side to side, not really at all. Can rotate just a little bit, which kind of sucks because you want your Spider-Man to rotate. But hold on, you could open it up, pop this little loose piece of plastic out, which I don't understand why they even put that in there, and pop back in, and now he's got a little bit more range of motion, just a slight upgrade, but not really. So he still can't turn his waist, which is pretty bad for a Spider-Man figure. I don't know if I just got a janky one or not, but that's as far as it goes, and that's not great. But I guess the Marvel Legends one is almost the same, but that's Marvel Legends. So he can't, and this just popped right off. I didn't even try that hard. So he can go forward that much. All together with that, he goes forward that much without bending his legs. Not great. For $100, it's not fantastic. Legs go forward that much. They go back this far, which is pretty good. Can almost do a split. If you push him down all the way, you can, but I don't recommend that because it pops right back up. You don't want to mess up these legs. Got a thigh cut down here. Double jointed knees, which look okay. And then we got no boot cut, but the ankle does kind of rotate. It's a little janky. It feels like something's gonna pop any second. And it can go up and then go down, and then it can go side to side. So you're good there with it. Oh, and we got toes. And we got toes, baby. So, you know, some good, some bad. For $100 though, it is not justifying the pay point. But a lot of people would like the No Way Home version of this, which is pretty much the same thing as this brand new day one, just a different paint. You know, it's okay. I would be not doing a good job if I didn't pop this thing out, so I think this tool is for this. Not 100% sure, but it's kind of working. Not really. Can I get my finger in there? No. So maybe this side. Nope. So I'm guessing it goes like this. I don't want to lose it, so that's why I'm kind of like not doing it as hard as I can. Pop that out. Pop this little red thing in the back like so. Snaps in there pretty nice, and then you get, I'm assuming you get one of your flight stands. Take the little diaper piece off for the butt, plug it into the back, and now you have Satoru Gojo, Kanye West meme. Yeah, he floats. They fly now? They fly now. And then here he is with Yelena Belova and Frank Castle, aka Black Widow and the Punisher. Marvel Legends, obviously, and I think he scales pretty well. He looks a little bit shorter than the Yelena, but I don't know how they fit together. They never stand together on screen, so I do not know. But I mean, shit, he's a little short. He's a little shorty. I don't know. He's just a kid though. And then for absolutely no reason at all, I just had these guys on the desk from a photo shoot. Got Mayfix Endgame Cap, and we got the Mayfix Winter Soldier from the Winter Soldier. You know? And then we have him next to the Endgame Mark, what is that, 85? I forget. Marvel Legends. And then we have the SHfiguarts Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. You know? And they're very colorful. These two look cool together, I'm not gonna lie. The colors just kind of, they look good. And here he is next to his Marvel Legends counterpart and the Marvel Legends Hulk from the same line, the same movie, you know? And I think this is a pretty good little matchup. I do think that, they look pretty much the same. He's a little bit darker. I do like the colors on this one a lot better. Just overall, just a smoother look for the character. It looks a little more on-screen accurate. This one, not so much. It's still pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty good. Very good, very cool. And then I don't have the Avengers Assemble, which I think the new version of the Hulk is kind of based off of, same body and everything. But I do have the Infinity War Hulk from SHfiguarts, and it looks pretty good to me. Very cool, very cool. Alright, and we're gonna end it off with the No Way Home crew. We got the Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man, and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, both SHfiguarts. And I will say, I do think that proportionally, this Spider-Man looks the best. I still think that this is my favorite figure out of the three. Out of the three looks, movie on-screen looks, I still think that his fit is the best. But the figure looks long and weird. His arms look really dangly, and his torso is kind of long and sausagey. Same with this guy. His torso is really long, I feel like, and his arms and legs don't look right. This one just feels right to me. He just looks way better, more stylized. And yeah, that's it. Alright, y'all, so this is the end of the video. I do like this guy. I do think that he has a couple of flaws that you can look past. If this was a cheaper figure, maybe 60 bucks, I would say I would excuse a lot of the things that are wrong with it. But for 100 bucks, it is just, I don't know if it's worth it or not. I feel like a lot of people would say, yes, it's totally worth it. But me, I don't think so. I think that it's not a waste of money, but I do think that I could have gotten something a little bit better. I would have been happy with just the Marvel Legends version of this guy, but, you know, I'm an import man at this point, and I just wanted to see what he was all about, because I missed out on the final swing one. And, yeah, this one's cool. I like the little web shooters. They're fun. He's got good posability. I kind of wish he came with an extra head, but, with all that being said, I already said my gripes, and I'll give this guy a solid, give him an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. He's decent enough. You know what I mean? He would be higher on the list or higher in the ratings if he was cheaper. That's really what it comes down to, is that price tag is a bit scary. And I'm not gonna lie, if you have the Marvel Legends one and you're thinking, I need that $100 one, I'd say save your money, kids. Unless you got like birthday money or Christmas money and you're like, I got money to blow, baby. Grandma broke the bank this year on my birthday. I'm gonna buy me $100 buy my figure, which is probably gonna go up to $200 by the time this comes out. Maybe 120, maybe 150. But I mean, you know, taxes and tariffs and all that with Donald Trump and his check it out.